America in the shadows. Peace. Hobgoblin Hollow welcomes you. Now you notice my sign, the America in the shadows, and the peace sign, but do you know anything about the peace sign? This guy, his name, he was doing British campaign for nuclear disarmament. His name was Gerald Holdham. The vertical line in the center represents the flag semaphore signal for the letter D, and the downward lines on either side represent the flag semaphore signal for the letter N and D for nuclear disarmament, enclosed in a circle. Holdham also described the symbol as representing despair, with the central lines forming a human with its hands questioning at its sides, against the backdrop of a white earth. This video is to show you how easily I stack symbolism into everything and every clip, but I know what every bit of it means, and I'm revealing it to you so that you may become more aware of the conditioning that you're receiving, not just from me and my patriotic colors, red, white, and blue, but everywhere around you. And a lot of them are malicious. They're not coming from good intentions. I'm giving you one version of my perceived world. It's unlocked for you. And I'm doing this so you may understand what is happening. Not just the conditioning that I'm putting upon you, America in the shadows, peace to a free world reality. I promise you, my next two videos are going to show you realities that you probably have never experienced, never known, and couldn't even think might exist, or even coexist in an entire free world reality. With these two topics, they exist. And symbolism is everywhere. Every product label you buy, covered in symbolism. It's on your TV, it's in the shows you watch. But you know what? If we dwell on that, it causes a great sadness. Which isn't always all that bad, because with sadness, what do we get? We find a hope. And this hope that we have is pretty much the faith. It's what we believe, because with this hope we shall endeavor to persevere. America in the shadows. With hope, we shall endeavor to persevere. So, you know, after this part, this is usually when my video comes on, and you'll just have to watch them and figure it out for yourself with this new vision that I'm giving you, this perceived world that I just unlocked for you. And after the video, I do have, you know, an outro, I believe they might call it. And I did a little research on it, and I didn't really know if anyone's seen this before, but these two faces up here are Bacchus, who's the Greek. Well, the Bacchus was the Roman god of wine, and Dionysus was the Greek god of wine. And then you see these two shells. Well, there's two more below them, and that's a reference to Venus. So this is pretty much saying love of wine. And then there's three wine urns on the side, and that's basically pointing to prosperity. And so with all this together, we see the references of the Pharaonic masonry involved with numbers 3 and 4. And of course, you have both faces of the Roman and the Greek gods. And then we get into this, do unto others as you would have others do unto you.
That is the law. I love Jesus.
It's a beautiful thistle flower, and It's pretty much telling you, if you grab me, I'm going to grab you. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. And that's the law. What comes down to Jesus. And you know about that wine thing, Jesus did turn water into wine, so no judgment here. Alright. This verse is from 1 Corinthians 10:23, and what it comes down to is like, the meaning is everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial. Everything is permissible, but not everything builds up, and not everything is helpful or expedient. They used so many different ways of saying it through the years, but think about it. All things are lawful for me, but not all things are profitable. So me grabbing this beautiful ass thorn flower, it's not going to be very profitable. Maybe for it, if it already got seed or it needs to shake off some other stuff, but it ain't profitable for me. I'm just going to get an injury that I don't feel like dealing with. So be smart about your things. You can do it, but it might not profit you. And the next verse is the one. It's the following verse, as a matter of fact. And this should be everybody's mindset. All things are lawful for me, but I will be enslaved by no thing. And they say I won't be mastered by anything. I'm permissible to do anything, but I'm not gonna be addicted to anything. Nothing's gonna control me. If I just want to drop it, like say I'm a smoker, I smoke. But if I don't want to, I'm one day gonna just stop smoking cigarettes, and then I'm not a smoker. I'm not a former smoker. I'm not a smoker. You're either a smoker or a non-smoker. All things are lawful for me, but I ain't gonna be enslaved by nothing. Not even one of these false gods that's starting to come about. And now here we get into some false god stuff. But I studied this stuff before I put it up. And wise King Solomon said it's all vanity anyways. But yeah, thank you for viewing. Don't forget, watch for the next 2 videos to come. You're going to get to see what reality is all about. I want to know what your reality is. Because shit, waking up, headache, getting bothered, that's all I'm telling you.